Okay, welcome back to week 23, hour number 3. The party eagerly awaits the arrival of Renaud and his Wraith army. So I'm up there filling that cave up with the decanter, which releases basically every 12 seconds 2 like big oil containers worth of water. So is it done yet?
Yes. It should, if it filled as quickly as he was describing, I would hope.
It spits out a 20-foot long, 1 foot wide stream at 20 gallons per round, or 30 gallons per round.
We always have such issues trying to figure out how this thing works every time we do something.
I looked it up. I've got it right here.
Okay.
30 gallons per round. It's on full-on geyser mode.
Okay. So, yeah. 30 gallons per round. With that much, takes you a couple of...
Your typical oil barrel that you kind of see everywhere in the movies is a 55-gallon drum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
We're oil
and you're getting one of those
every 12 seconds.
Yeah. So after a couple of hours, you'll be done.
Okay.
Doesn't take you terribly long.
As soon as
I'm sure you're just kind of standing there like whatever during that time. So it's going to be kind of tiring.
Doing my best to direct the what I can see from my limited vantage point. As soon as that finishes, I'm going to go fill up all the trenches with water.
Do not fill them all the way, or there'll be nothing for the excess water to go to. We don't want it spilling so deep that it hinders our fighters.
Well, the trenches are just to set up sort of traps and to limit their movement through and kind of funnel them so we can predict them.
Yes, but consider how much water you have poured into the cave. It will need somewhere to go.
Right, and that's what I'm hoping. It's going to rush out the front of that cave while we stand close to the back of the cave.
You mean to the sides, on the areas that I've created?
Yeah. We're standing to the sides behind your little dams that you've made. I'll direct the guards to build more, to dig more troughs so that we can fill those and protect us from any flanking attacks from the Wraith. So they're going to come at us. The torrent of water is going to come out, hopefully deal with a number of them. And
let us wet the surface of the barricades that I've made already such that they cannot push through them, because they should not be too thoroughly drenched. They will dampen, but it would take time. If we wet the surfaces of them now, it will give it time to re-solidify and still be protected.
Okay, so I'm filling the trenches and dousing the entire area on the inside, cave side of the trenches with holy water.
Okay. So that's good.
So there's this entrance to the cave that's all dammed up with this stone. And then there's a little hole at the top with dripping a little bit of water innocuously.
All right. Yeah. Not suspicious at all.
There's 2 dams leading out of it. Or 2 dam walls to funnel the water out and protect those that are standing on the side of it, who are also flanked by trenches of holy water.
Okay. Do you feel your preparations?
Breaking the front of it open.
What's that?
It is going to be breaking the front of the cave open.
I'll destroy the plug.
Oh, it is dismissible.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I have break rock.
Ah.
Break rock. Okay. So, you feel confident in your preparations?
No, not with an unlimited supply of Wraith coming at us, but
Because it does seem that the night is getting darker.
I tell everybody to stand ready, and they should approach. Is it supposed to be nighttime by now?
Oh, with the amount of time you'll spend on preparations? Yeah.
How'd my stuff with the captain go?
Your stuff with the captain went fairly well. He has turned over command to you. He's admitted his own inexperience.
Just give up.
Okay, I wouldn't want him to completely turn over command, but I would take him as like a lieutenant.
Okay.
Just so that he hopefully retains knowledge.
Yeah.
Should we survive?
As soon as sort of dusk appears, I begin my meditation for spells.
Okay.
Will Colby have time to regain the spells he's already cast today before they arrive?
We'll find out.
There's the question. And doesn't look very promising.
I'm going to be back in Elven form before they approach. I have told Riclamin I need at least 2 minutes warning to be able to cast my spell. It will be able to be cast on anyone who is adjacent to me, anyone who is touching me. At least 5 people can take it.
A wraith you do notice fly over. Not attacking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait.
You start seeing more of them staying about 60, 70 foot up, but flying overhead. Basically you're seeing them by them blotting out the stars.
It's so good that I took that as one of my spells.
Say what?
Oh, one of my spells gives me flight.
That's nice. You should go up there. Colby, good news. Even though they seem to be swarming all over the area, they haven't attacked yet. Your prayers go off.
Ding. So I immediately open my eyes and see the tornado of wraiths.
Yeah, darkness like the world has never seen before, pretty much.
Fox movie. Fucking wraith tornado. Wraith NATO.
Yep.
So I call for Riclamin.
There are wraiths swarming the area, blocking out any form of moonlight or stars that you can see. They haven't yet closed in.
Riclamin, get that shield. You hear me?
It's almost as if someone's gloating.
He must be here, Rick. See if you can incur his wrath. Pardon the pun.
I'm a little confused with something I need to clarify.
And then I attack. I mean, okay, what's this clarification?
That is written in the spot that I need you to say whether that's a yay or a nay with that. I found that just now, so
that's bad. That's a bad sign.
Yeah.
Okay. So, shall we continue?
Yep. So that is right?
That is right.
Being
okay.
Swarmed with the wraiths, and ask if they would like my warding of spirits now.
Who'd you ask that to?
I'll ask it to Colby.
You notice the guards are freaking out. Horses are panicking all over the place. Every now and then one of them breaks off, runs off into the distance. You hear a horse scream and die.
Before anybody I would be very aware of the apprehension, and before anybody sort of freaked right out, I would do my War Priest ability. The rally, is it? No, rally's after. Inflame to give them a bonus on fear.
Sweet. They all burst into flame. Gotcha. Of valor. Yeah.
I've inflamed their hope.
How many people can you affect with that?
Anybody that hears me.
Anybody.
Any ally.
Oh, okay. What I'm trying to see is, does it affect horses?
They would have to understand me, so no.
Okay, then. So, yeah, the horse thing still happens, but the guys seem to have a little more courage about it, even though they're losing horses. And then you notice one darker, larger wraith floating out from amongst all the rest. They seem to be cloaking around him. He's coming up the path at you.
Sorry, a darker wraith or bigger wraith?
Bigger.
Or both?
Both.
So I'm positioned. I'm sort of like, I would sort of like have one hand on Riclamin and kind of be positioning myself behind him and the shield.
And then he just reaches with his hands and pulls down. The globe of wraiths collapse in. Swarm of darkness like you've never seen comes straight at
They
you.
never responded about whether or not they wanted my spell.
Yeah, they
Just a
didn't.
second.
Did
I was
they?
asking them about that as soon as he was done with his prayers.
If that, as soon as I would have saw that happen, I would have turned and rock burst the wall, what's holding in the thing.
Okay. So how's this rock burst work?
It. Hang on a sec. I told them before my spell would take time. When I asked about it was when the race started going up. Do they want my ritual or not?
You were asking Colby and them, correct? They
Yeah.
still have not responded to you.
I didn't hear what you asked, sorry.
I was
She's asking about
you,
Death Ward.
As soon as you finish your prayers, whether or not you wanted my spell done. It would take a minute to cast.
What's your spell? I
It
forget.
will give you protection from the spirits. It will give
Yes,
you a +2 to
definitely.
your AC, to your attacks. Okay. So
We
we
would've
need to
said yes.
gather
Buff the party, like the important people.
the party, the burn man, and the priest was my
Yeah,
plan.
as many people as you can that are going to deal with this. and-
Okay, the commander, and I'll have one spare. So the most powerful priest among your faction?
Okay.
Yeah.
And it gives them exactly what? Just a little bit more AC and saves?
It gives them protection against evil, except it's specific to spirits.
Okay.
How long?
Power and
Gotcha.
Hour.
So where is Rock Burst at, Colby?
Rock Burst is in the Shining South book, which you probably don't have, and
No,
has
I
a
have it.
range, You have it. It has a range of 100 feet plus 10 feet per level, so that's not an issue. Anything 20 feet in front of this, which I'm basically standing outside of, will take the damage from the rock burst, but it causes an 8 cubic feet of rock to detonate.
Shit. So
In one
y'all are
direction?
going to take damage from this then. Okay.
No, because it's only a 20-foot. We're standing outside the 20 feet.
Okay, so y'all are further away from it. I get you now. I understand.
So I've got Rick in front of me, and I just kind of reach one hand out behind me and cause like the plug that's holding the cave to just detonate outward in a shower of
Explode.
rocks, which you probably can't even see because of the torrent of water that comes out.
Okay, I get you.
So where was I supposed to be during all this? I'm feeling a little bit out of the loop here.
You're gonna be with me. We're to the very side of the cave, the front. We were just off to the side. We were with Colby and Riclamin.
Okay.
So you're gonna see it come out in front of you. So yeah, it grants protection from evil. It's actually magic circle against evil. So the race will actually have to make a will save just to attack them.
Okay then, gotcha.
No,
All right.
I don't know if Riclamin has the ability to stand still in water like I do anymore, because I've forgotten. So like while I'm positioning, I'm actually holding onto the collar behind his neck of his breastplate, just in case. And like I'm like in this like planted stance.
All right.
Well,
you rock burst.
With the mounds of earth that we're on, just a few inches up, it should give us enough space that at most will just be jolted for a moment, and then the water will start.
But just in case I'm planted and I'm not movable, I'm not movable by water right now.
Okay.
But yeah, to come
You reach out and
a foot to us right now, the wraiths have to make a save, and we gain +2 to our AC and all saves against them.
And the save they have to make to get past you
is going to be based off of my level in the class, so it should be a 17 will save.
Okay. A 17 will save.
Should be, yeah.
Let me, just for the sake of argument, because I'm a fair guy. I don't care about this kind of stuff.
Judgment on that.
What do you mean wait to pass judgment on that? Because of my fairness here? I'm being very fair. I'm going to roll. Okay. Let's see here. Will is a saves. There's Will. It's a 6. So roll.
Oh, sorry. It's 16, not 17.
That's a +6.
It's actually an emanation from us, so it will protect everyone within 10 foot of each of us.
So I'm just going to copy the first basics here. And we will do, let's just say this. This +6 each. What? Oh, not toll.
Thinking with the wrong part of your brain again. /toll. No, we're not paying anything.
/troll or /toll?
/troll, apparently.
We don't get no tolls. We don't eat no rolls.
Okay, it's not doing it for some reason.
Yeah, it should radiate out in a circle from each of those 8 people. And once I'm done with that,
okay,
I will cast a.
That is a lot of rolls.
What
that's a lot.
How did you roll? A 200 D20 +6?
I'm just going to copy paste that for consecutive. Okay, just wondering.
How many?
That was the will save. We're going to go with them.
A 200 D20 +6, because the +6 is clearly going to make the difference.
Maybe you should
Well,
just
the
roll a
+6 is
percentage die.
I think so, because that's a lot of 20s. A lot of natural 20s.
Yeah.
You see all those?
And a lot of 1s, too, if you scroll down.
Yeah. So it's fair to say that about half of them, 50%, are not going to be able to hit.
They needed a 10, so half of them can't.
So out of all of them, half of them won't be able to do it. That's fair.
So yeah, half of them bounce off.
100, yeah.
Right.
So 100 bounce off the shield, and the
other
100.
Blah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just for sake of argument. Okay. Now,
when he breaks the shield, the shell on the entrance to the cave, I'm going to cast Sheltered Vitality on myself, and then the next chance I get on Riclamin, since he said he was going up.
we're going to need to go ahead and get initiatives because he's going to break that, and then we're going to start turn-based combat so we don't have any more of the... You can line out what you want to do on paper in front of yourself. and then feed it to me one
And
turn
he'll
at a time?
prevent you from doing it.
All right. So I'm
Most
gonna get
likely.
sheltered vitality on myself. And then
You're not going to get
down.
anything until after the burst happens.
Okay.
And then we're going to roll initiatives right now. And then we can decide when everyone gets stuff.
Okay.
You're gonna have to add my werewolf class mod stuff in there because I don't have any of that available.
I wouldn't worry too much about that anymore. Oh, Riclamin. No. Okay, Smurrrrh. So I got Colby, which that makes sense. That makes sense. He's the one that's...
Me, Riclamin.
That does make sense. Okay. Smurrrrh. Idara's got a 4. Riclamin, even with the 1, still has an 8. So Riclamin, Idara.
Yep.
All righty. So we're good there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know what if I had any mods for my initiative for the werewolf classes. They would be
don't.
on there.
You don't. It doesn't change anything for that.
Okay, so that's how it'll work then. Colby will burst the wall open. Smurrrrh gets a chance to do something. Rick gets a chance to do something. Then Idara gets a chance. Then we're going to see what happens.
Whoa, are you counting my 20 as the bursting of the wall?
Yeah, this is the
Son of a
attack
bitch.
round.
But what
I
if
know.
I hadn't rolled the 20? I would have still bursted the wall first.
What are you talking about? Okay, fine. Colby bursts the wall, and then Colby does what?
Well, what happened after I burst the wall?
Well, it hadn't happened yet. You burst the wall.
6 seconds, at least 6 seconds passed.
So a whole round? Okay. Then good. I'll go ahead and go first, and then y'all start. All right. Either way is fine with me.
I don't know. Just describe what's happening and where we're setting off because I'm lost right now.
Colby blasts the wall. I was actually trying to do that a couple times.
Okay.
Water gushes out, but it hits the dams and continues to go forward, blasting a hole right through the center of the ball of wraiths that is coming from that direction.
Is it like, because are we standing in front of it, Rick?
I don't know. Where were you standing?
I was
We
kind
were
of
standing to either side in the mounds that I had created. That you
I wasn't
let
though. I
down
was like
a bit
30
ago.
feet in front of it. where I
Oh,
was-
you're right in front of it. Rick, are you still in front of it?
If he rock bursted, I would not be in front of it.
Okay.
So there's a torrent of water rushing over me.
Yeah, rushing over you, about cave entrance sized, punches a hole through the wraiths as it's passing. You hear lots of inhuman shrieks as the rest of them kind of make a way around it coming in.
Okay. So while I'm in this torrent of water,
Mhm.
I would be casting Death Ward on myself.
Okay. That's fair.
Thank God for that amulet you gave me, or that gem.
Gem. Crystal thing. Yeah.
All right. Colby's
I don't have
casting Death Ward. So, Smurrrrh, there are a cloud of wraiths like the world has never seen flying right towards you from all angles, except the one that's coated in holy water.
Right.
There are trenches of holy water around you too.
Yes.
I wish we had a visual representation of this battle. This is just chaotic.
Give me a blank
There-
canvas, Sragg, and I'll draw it while you guys
That-
figure it out.
That's cool. I can do that. There you go. Let me move over here and pull the
I'm
players.
sure some of our viewers are wondering the same thing.
I am kind of too. So there you go. There's a blank canvas. I'll even let me alter the rule set a little bit.
Like, is there a clearing in front of this cave? Is that how, or is it forest?
Clearing of a bit.
Okay.
Let me give you a bigger canvas here to work with. I'm going 50 on each. Okay, draw away.
I'm just probably
50.
gonna buff myself and hold my ground, I guess, with my falchion ready. I'll cast my I'll use my amulet of tears or whatever.
Okay, buff yourself. Get ready. Okay.
Race,
So
probably
that
not.
leaves. You should be able to. I think you have to race all though when you do.
Okay, never mind.
Riclamin, what's your goal on this one? Smurrrrh's buffing up. Colby's death warding himself after the explosion. Rick does what?
I wasn't really sure of what was supposed to happen, but I knew I was standing in front of a cave they were filling with water, so as soon as he turned to burst that, I would have taken off with my wings straight for Ren, because I said I was going to deal with him.
Do you have a death?
Oh, shit.
already?
So, okay, so you fly right at the center
Yep.
mass.
Yep.
Okay. That's bad. Okay, so Rick, we're going to have to deal with you in a minute. Epic combat, but
Oh, and the other thing that I said, there would have been a stop on the way by. With the
a
belt.
stop on the way.
You gonna stop to get a Slurpee?
Let me see. Hang on.
Drop the belt into like one of the trenches so it gets covered in water.
Okay, so you fly, you drop the belt, you're flying in for him, Colby bursts the dam, and suddenly your world is very, very wet, pretty much. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. That's good and bad, actually. So, Rick, what's going to happen on your turn? You're flying towards her after dropping the belt. The dam bursts. You see wraiths of all kinds being incinerated as the holy water's rolling through them. You do catch sight of Ren flying up over the holy water. It seems like it did injure him. And suddenly you're on the other side of the ball of wraiths.
Okay. The game plan was still the same. Go after Ren.
So you're going to go out of the water?
Depends
What
what
are you
it
gonna-
is. Like,
So
describe
sorry.
the scene around me a little bit better.
sorry to interrupt here. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking at the map here. I guess there's a bunch of. We're on either side of this cave now.
Can you give me
Or-
tokens, Sragg?
From what can I give you what?
I need tokens.
Yes,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah. I had made some like dozen-foot long trenches so that the water would go forward without knocking all of our people off of their feet. And now we can step into the area that's warded via the holy water.
Okay, token. Token. You were in. Let me reaffirm something. You were in front of the cave when he burst the water, right? Going for Ren.
He said he was behind me at one point, so I'd assume I'd be there right as soon as he burst.
Okay, so yes, exactly what happened. It's going to.
But I'd have to
you got
stop in one of
wraith-
those pools and turn and drop the belt.
So you'll have a chance to see all the water coming at you and try to get out of the way instead of going for Ren.
The detonation of the rock burst would have been probably pretty loud too.
Yeah.
Just kind of what sparked me to go. 'Cause I
Okay.
didn't quite think of what we were doing with the belt.
So you can
Is the,
fly through.
Things
Drop
right
the
by
belt
Adara
off.
here, those are the trenches, I guess. Then
And the
second
water's
thing
going
here
to
is
burst
the- yeah.
straight out.
It'll probably come out a bit of a geyser shape.
It'll just shoot.
Probably.
So that's what I was meaning by it's going to kind of take you with it if you're going that direction.
So drop it, and I don't know what the I guess the best way out of that is go up a little bit just to get out of the way of it.
Okay.
You could ride the torrent of water, just go up and out like nothing, probably.
Okay. Either way, that torrent will carry you into the middle of all of them, but you'll be there.
With a great smile on your face, saying, "Come at me, Ren."
Let me see what my guy would do. I just need to read something. Let me just give a second, please.
Has he ever been surfing?
Okay, you yeah,
Yeah.
saying I'd appear in the middle of all these wraiths.
You're going to have the water carry you into all of them. Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck it, do it.
So
Unless I'm reading this wrong.
if the water's spraying out like that, then the side wells wouldn't be filled until later, or did we fill them ahead of
They're
time and
filled.
bless them? Okay, you
We
blessed them
Filled ahead of time.
Okay.
Yeah, we coated them beforehand.
Basically, we
All right.
doused everything in the area with holy water.
Yeah. Okay, so Rick, the water carries you up into the wraiths. You notice several, I mean, a lot of them got killed by that holy water burst. It did seem to injure Ren as well. You get to see him sucked up into the rest of them, as you are as well. So party sees Rick ride the wave into the ball of black death. So we'll just have to handle anything that goes on with you in secret for a little bit, because as far as I'm sure they're concerned, you're probably dead.
He said he could handle it, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He said so. Adira, you wanted to cast Sheltered Vitality on yourself, right?
Yeah, in the same turn that he cast the rock burst, I'm going to take that as my turn to go. I have another spell that I was planning to have on me, but you were talking to everyone for so long. I wanted to cast it when the race showed up.
Uh-huh.
Will you allow that, or? It lasts for over an hour. So when they first started showing
If you
up,
cast it when you saw the first one fly over, then fine.
Okay.
But this is going to take this turn when you cast your Sheltered Vitality.
all right. Then I will cast the Sheltered Vitality, and I will tell any that are surrounding me, as soon as you can, get to where there's an active water flow that you can stand in. And I'm going to move to the very edge of my little thing so that I can jump down into the water once it's eased down enough that it's not going to just carry me.
Okay.
You're polar bear. You got this.
I can't cast and be in polar bear form because I don't qualify for the feat. So right now I'm in elven form still.
Oh, okay.
So are there any other buffs on us that I should know about, or just my standard whatever?
You have your standard plus my ward against evil. So you've got +2 to your AC and +2 to all your saves.
Okay.
All right.
Just remind me of that when it comes time for me to roll for that stuff. Or
Riclamin, let me go ahead and what are you going to do when you get there?
Good.
So he's like riding this ball of water. Like, you are using an axe right now?
No.
No. Oh.
Nope.
No axe. Sword.
Just sword out, like angel of death.
Just sword and shield. What are you doing?
Sword and shield.
Okay.
And yeah.
Because of the way it's going, you're only going to get it's hasted, so you'll get 2 swings. You only would have got 1 at him.
At Ren? I get 2 swings if I choose Ren?
Yeah, if you choose Ren.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I said I'd deal with him. There have to deal with the... Why were the other wraiths going up towards him?
They're trying to shield him the best they can from the holy water. They love Master.
Okay, so are they blocking my way at him in a sense, or not?
In a sense.
Like,
Quick
do I
question.
have to
Who
deal
has
with
the-
those? Like,
Who
is he
has
covered
the
in
holy
these?
water right now? The actual count of it. Do you have it, or
Who has
I
the decanter?
didn't make out what you were saying.
Who has
Yeah,
the
who
decanter?
has-
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Who
I have
has
it.
the decanter right now?
I have it.
Okay. Now, what were you trying to ask me?
Trying to ask how protected he is by these wraiths. It affects what I'm going to do next.
He's probably provided at least a half cover from it.
But do I have to like swing at them to swing at him, or what?
No.
You might hit them as you're swinging at him. Is the
Just
only
there.
chance that you'll have here.
Just something else you might to note that Sragg and I clarified this earlier, that the Wraith's con damage activates when they touch you, whether or not they intentionally plan on doing it.
Mhm.
As soon as any time they touch you, they activate a con drain.
Any kind of contact. Okay.
Any kind of contract, whether you initiated it or they initiated it.
Right. Okay. And yeah. Still don't really know how that works, but whatever. Let's attack Ren.
Hello, Swag.
Okay.
Are we up in the air? Where are we?
You're riding a wave towards him. He's in the air.
Can you move my token to where you think I'm at?
And we're
Probably about there.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and put Ren down.
Can you put 200 wraiths on the game board too?
Yep, let him get the paintbrush. He's just like fill it in black.
Yeah.
the fog of war up there. It's the Wraith. Deal with it.
Where's
Pretty
the
much.
bucket tool when you need it? Paint bucket, fill.
Okay. Roll me 2 attacks and see what happens.
Which which attacks?
Your
Which round?
best attack bonus.
Okay. 2 of the same?
Yeah, 2 of the same.
First one's a crit.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, roll to confirm your crit. Okay.
Basically, don't roll 1.
Okay.
good night, Anna. Sorry. So I got 1 crit.
That is very, very... Oh, you are changed with that, yes?
What?
That is hybrid?
I don't remember.
You get all the big strength when you go hybrid.
I believe so. I don't remember
Okay.
what that does. Hold on.
I mean,
No,
that changes everything if you're hybrid right now. It makes everything a lot funnier.
No, because the hybrid would destroy armor, wouldn't it?
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, did y'all ever get that done? You didn't get that done yet.
Time.
So then I wouldn't be hybrid. And then that
Okay.
changes the... Yeah.
Man, because that would have been beautiful. Have Ronald
Yeah, 'cause
turn,
I had my arm, right?
him fly into there, gets this quizzical look, mumbers something about when pigs fly. And yeah.
Okay, so... What? I don't remember what non-hybrid does.
You have 12 less strength when you're non-hybrided.
Okay.
That's
What about
about
con?
it. 6 less con.
Okay, cool. Got it.
That's about it for changes.
That doesn't affect too much.
Nah, not a lot. It's just I noticed that was a really, really lot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep your rolls the way they were because your rolls are fine. I'm just modifying the actual bonus
Yeah.
to it, which
Yeah.
is fine. You're
Are you
good.
guys rolling the damage in
So-
secret? Is that what's happening?
No.
No.
Okay.
The hit changed because of my
Oh,
strength.
okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll damage twice, once of them being a crit.
Yeah, mine's gonna have to be modified too potentially.
One being a crit. Okay, cool. And you round down with your damage, right? On your strength stuff.
Yeah. But that's only if you're using a two-hander. You just have your normal. It's not 1.5. It's just one time when you're using a one-hander.
It's just times 1 when you're using a one-hander?
Yeah, it's 1.5 if you've got your two-handed. But if you're using a one-hander,
cool.
it's just your strength bonus, so you're good.
Yeah, that wasn't made clear to me at any point.
Sorry. You've always used a two-hander, though.
Yeah. And just checking that, and that. What am I missing? I hate rolling new things. We didn't attack once last game, so I didn't have to actually write this out.
I don't think y'all had to attack anything for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
If I hadn't just got a new weapon, I'm sure it'd be rusted by now.
Okay, that plus that plus that. So that's my crit,
Okay.
I believe.
Let's see. Alrighty.
Times 1. As if. Okay.
So there's your crit.
So
And-
32.
Your,
Hit.
32,
Okay.
19.
that's not bad. Not bad at all.
And
So-
he is attacking something large, so he'll have an easier chance to hit him. Now the question is, what if that hit him, and what if that hit his wall of wraiths?
All right. There. That's what I needed right there. Okay. So, Riclamin, you notice your first hit goes right into one of the wraiths, splits it in two. It looks at you as if to laugh and then dissipates, dying. The second stab hits Renaud, who looks at you as confused as you could get from a wraith. And just picks up his finger like he's fixing to touch you.
So does the one on the wraith count as a hit? Do I get to cleave with that one to hit one of the other little wraiths?
Actually, yeah, it would.
Okay.
Chop his finger off.
Cleave! Cleave for all your worth. Leave him in twine.
Hit.
Hey, Sragg, so you know, I took Great Cleave as my feat.
That's good to know. And so you stab him. He goes to touch you, it looks like. Then you reach up, stab another one that just looks at you in shock because it's impaled on your blade. Gotcha. Okay, that takes care of Riclamin. And then y'all have all had your turns. So the cloud of black death flies in. Colby's underwater right now. That's okay. Smurrrrh's over here. I need to see what y'all drawn. By Edrix, who will back up. Cast a firewall around y'all. It's hot, Smurrrrh, but as long as you stay in it, you're all right currently. And the old priest just starts walking.
Sorry, what's hot?
There's a firewall that zooms up around you and Edrix. He's trying to block the wraiths off.
Ah.
And the old priest just starts walking towards the water that's starting to come back down by the end of the round.
Alright. Let me know when it comes back to my turn then.
So now Colby's turn. Wraiths are everywhere, but looking around, you can tell they've entered combat with the party that you brought.
Okay, so I saw it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
And I saw
You're
Rick.
not really sure how much forces you have left now.
And I saw Rick fly up into the kind of central mass of wraiths.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying I can't see around me to see what's left?
You can't really see the forces left now. They came in.
Yeah. Is the water still gushing?
It's coming down as you're speaking. Your head will be exposed by the end of this.
I'm not worried about that. What would I do? What are the effects with levitate and my how I'm not affected by water?
The moment you enact your levitate, I think since you're affected by water, nothing really shouldn't be.
Okay, so I can levitate and move around as normal, even though I'm bathed.
It's like freedom of movement, right? Because as long as it's freedom of
reaction.
movement,
It's
then
like I'm not in water.
Then no problem.
Okay, so how far
otherwise
above me is the death ball of wraith?
They're giving about a 1 foot clearance of the holy water.
The death ball?
Yeah, the whole. Well, I mean,
The
it's
Renald
just a
death
swarm.
ball. I need to know where the Renald death ball is.
Oh, the last time you saw Renald, he was forward about, that's 115 feet with Riclamin.
How far above?
A good 20 foot up now.
Okay, then I'm just kind of I can sort of see above the water, so I'm just fire hosing any wraith that comes.
That's
Keeping
real
it
good.
Off, priority is keeping it off of the party.
Off the party. Every now and then you'll swing your fire hose around and see desiccated corpse knights of silver.
Yeah. Actually,
doing what you can.
You know what I'll actually do is I'm going to plant. I'm going to kind of maybe
Gardener Colby.
What's that?
I said Gardener Colby.
I'm going to plant myself back a little bit. I'm going to kind of plant the decanter and point it straight up on full geyser mode.
Okay.
Make it rain.
Make it rain.
Be raining.
Good job. Colby gets back and starts shooting it.
Took a page from the
Round.
Violet Rain book.
Yeah, my turn.
Violent rain.
Yeah.
Smurrrrh. You're currently behind a wall of fire with a little old mummified man, and there's a wall of blackness on the other side of it. Every now and then you'll see hands reach through, start getting singed, and pull back.
All right, I'll just throw my
He
javelin
seems to have
into the whatever.
personally wet himself. Okay. Just throw your javelin.
Yep.
Okay.
Through whatever way I think is the way that's where the wraiths are, if I can't see them specifically through the firewall.
So they're everywhere. So you're pretty good off on that one. You'd have to miss. So.
All right. Hang on a sec.
Just give me a direction, basically. And then
would probably be like straight ahead, I'm guessing.
And all I'm going to require you do is roll damage, as eventually you'll hit something.
Yeah, I hope it's not the friendlies, but I can't really see, so. Bear with me a sec here. Damage. So, tables and buffs. I would be enraged. I would be enraged, by the way.
Cleave's not going to work with your javelin, yes. You know this, yes?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Just making sure.
I mean, I can. Can't. Here's a question: how close can I get to the fire and still swing my weapon through it without burning myself?
When you're big, you've got a 10-foot reach. The firewall's taking up a 5-foot space.
So
you
I
can
could
swing right
it
through
through.
it.
Okay, well I didn't realize that. I'll do that then.
You're
I'll
going to
just
swing
swing through it
Falchion
like
or the big?
the
No.
big mace of whatever.
You have
probably.
15-foot range with that because of so
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll
oversized. Okay,
Thanks
then.
for the clarification for that.
Not a problem.
All right.
I was wondering,
And then-
so I was like, I'm gonna see.
And then Rage's flurry of swinging mace. So I guess I should roll my. Hang on a sec. So I'm large then. Let me do my.
Large enraged, swinging that big thing.
Oh yeah. Why not? Why the fuck not? Let's go back to my attack page here. How many attack rolls do you want?
As many as you're gonna make.
As many as you're gonna make, pretty much, is what that's gonna be. And let me see, miscellaneous modifier of 5. That should help you.
So you want me to just roll a d20 first attack?
It's 30.
Plus 30? Okay. Yeah, because that should be werewolf stuff or whatever.
And then don't forget your weapon too. So.
Yeah. So that might be
4
different.
Yeah, it's you're good. Okay.
Do you need me to roll a percentile dice for incorporeal?
No. If you pass through the first one, you might hit the second one.
Okay.
Then the third or the fourth or the fifth. That's basically the good part about having so many of them so close.
Yeah.
Well, they can't stand within the same square as one another unless they have specific feats to do so.
So do you want me to roll any kind of damage now, or how do you want to do this?
No, hang on. I was just corrected on something. Go ahead and roll, because if you do miss all possible times, you will not hit anything.
So what do you want me to roll exactly?
Go ahead and roll the percentile dice, just to make sure.
So a D100?
Yep. For the incorporeal. Okay, you're going to miss the first time. You get a chance to re-roll, though, because of your feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Still
Doesn't
miss.
help me.
Try again.
So now are we on second attack, or?
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Second attack. You made 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Miss.
Does he get another chance to reroll?
Yeah, he does. Every time he misses, he gets another. And still a miss. That sucks. All right. Again. I'll finally hit. Good. There's a hit. All right. So you can roll damage now.
Okay. So do you want me to? So 46 plus 30, I think, or at the very least 30.
You've got 46 plus. Let's see here. 14. Let me do this for you right quick here. 21, 25, 30. You're right. 46 plus 30. That's dead.
Cleave.
Okay. Yeah, I have great cleave now too. So what do you want me to roll now?
Same thing, isn't it?
An attack roll and then the D100s.
An attack roll. So if am I on my third attack now?
Yes.
So it would be T20 plus 20. Or whatever the extra mod was that you had added from. Okay, because of the werewolf stuff, I'm not sure like what you want me to roll for attack roll here.
It's D20 plus plus 20.
Okay.
And that's still a hit chance. Roll your D100s. That's a hit.
How many
Damage.
D100s? Do you need me to just do that and then damage? Okay.
Yeah, you do D100s and damage. That's death. D100. Okay, damage. Okay, D100. Okay, you get your reroll from your feet.
Dice. Makes two
And
of them.
max.
Isn't that bad?
Okay,
Yeah, go.
so Smurrrrh and
What's
Edric,
that?
you sweep out, miss one, sweep out, miss another, get pissed, and kill one, and hit the wall. Last one.
Okay. I'm getting so roboticness. Is that just me having latency issues?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Miss twice, kill 3, hit the wall.
Okay.
That come through clear?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and take a break before we see what happened to Riclamin and the Ball of Death.
We'll catch you guys in a few minutes.